Might get lucky.
These animals come from parts of Africa and southern Asia. You might notice they walk on all fours. They can actually cover about 6 miles a day this way on the forest floor, and they never stray too far away from the safety of the trees, where they will go to escape their predators, which most of the time is the most colorful of the African forest antelope.
A couple actually.
They camouflage very well with those brown fur and those white stripes, so try to see how many of them you can spot.
Oh, it's over here.
The buses are going to pull right up next to these to this area we call Tiki. Efficiently grazing on this grass here, taking about 80 bites every minute. Them extensively for sport and for their hide, and particularly for that long horn, which some would believe has magical properties or medicinal powers.
Just standing there.
On your left, coming into view, there's a few more different antelope. The big gray one is called the white-bearded wildebeest. There's a few different. Also joining us behind the giraffe is the zebra. The kind of zebra that we have here at African Lion Safari is called a Grant's zebra. They're some of the most numerous and preyed upon creatures in the African continent, so they have to be vigilant at all times. Usually it is the lions and hyenas that will hunt them at night. They've been referred to as the wild horse of them, a good way to escape their predators. As a few of them group together, it gets tough to see exactly how many of them there are and which direction they are facing.
Where are they going?
This creates an optical illusion that confuses their predators. It's also believed that the white stripes develop to help them keep cool. The white stripes will reflect the heat of the sun, but the black stripes will absorb the heat of the sun. That's where a lot of the animals here will go for a dip or a sip.
Yeah, we're all over at the Lion Safari right now.
Here, some of them just a few feet old. We'll drive by slowly here. Also some bison on our left. Once again over to our right, underneath the tree, some baby fallow deer. We'll drive by slowly so we can all get a look. There's also some baby bison to our left. It might be a little bit tough for you to choose which one of these animals to look at right now. In Native American languages, they are called wapiti, which means white rump. You can see they each have a white patch of fur on the back of their tail. These animals are the second largest of the deer species, second only to the moose. Only the males of these species will grow those antlers, which will eat.
So this guy will eat rattlesnakes, but he is not a rattlesnake. Okay.
So what's like the major, I guess, what are like the major differences between like a rattlesnake or like a ball python and then like this type of?
So rattlesnakes are a part of a pit viper family.
Okay.
Pythons are a part of the python family. This guy would be part of the colubrid family.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This here is my friend Cheeto, and she is a leopard gecko. Now she gets that name from those cool spots that she's rocking on her body there, but she is not a native animal here in Canada, but you can find her in places like Afghanistan. Now she has this nice big tail that she uses as a defense mechanism. So she can't actually use that tail to harm animals, but she's going to use it as a distraction. If an animal is trying to eat her, she's not like other geckos, which means she cannot climb up trees and she cannot hang upside down or climb walls and all those sorts of things. She can only run on the ground using those little claws. That tail is going to eject from her body. She's basically going to throw it off. Now it's going to continue to wiggle and move around as if it were still alive.
It's like a decoy?
Big, giant worm, like a decoy, exactly. Now while her tail has fallen off, that predator is most likely going to eat her tail. Well, she makes a run for it. Now it'll grow back in about 60 days, definitely not as big as Cheeto here, and that is because she has yet to lose her tail. So this is months and months of food that she's been storing away, and that is because her tail is her fat storage. Kind of like how a camel can store water in their humps, she can store fat in her tail. If you guys have any questions about her, feel free to let me know. And if we are interested in reptiles, I've mentioned to some of you guys, we are doing a show at 3 o'clock if you would like to join, but with much bigger animals. She is just a little preview of what you guys will get to see.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure, guys. Enjoy your...
No, Avani, Avani.
Coming out for you guys today, trying to make a catch. Yes, and he's got it. Not too bad, not too bad. So that's what we're bringing out for you guys today. Coming out the back here is an owl. This here is Stetson. And Stetson is a Eurasian eagle owl. To break a bit of a misconception. We often get the misconception that owls can turn their head 360 degrees. Well, in fact, that's a myth. If an owl has to do with the shape of their eyes. So owls have tube-shaped eyes. They jut back into their head. They're fixed in there with some specialized surface over water. And Steve Granger makes a nice catch of it for you guys. Yeah, and he's got it. Yeah, you can give him a hand. Give him a little victory call for you guys. Now, in the event that a bald eagle might actually grab a fish that's a little bit too big for them, it might even pull them into the water. Not to worry, these guys have actually adapted a pretty unique strategy to deal with a situation like that. So these guys have been seen using those big wings of theirs, like paddles or oars, and actually swimming their fish to the nearest log or to shore, where then they can just simply drag that fish out of the water and enjoy their meal that way. But we'll see. Awesome. Yeah, just hang out right there for me, please, guys. I'm actually going to just step out here. I don't like to be in here during this part of the show. All right, wonderful. Looks like we're ready. Okay, release the lions. Okay, on your marks. Get set. Go. Run, run, run. Cheer them on. Cheer them on. Come on, guys. Run, run, run. Whoa, we had some pretty fast volunteers here. I don't know. Wow, I think these volunteers took this one. What do we say? Let's give them a hand. Wow, you guys are fast. You guys left those vultures and that middle-aged man in your dust. Way to go, guys. Thank you. Then a cheetah. So coming around the back corner and out flying for you guys today is Ricky. And Ricky is a peregrine falcon. The fastest animal in the world. Parents to drive that fast on the way home. Now Ricky's doing a little bit of flying around here. This is what we call waiting on. This is where a falcon flies around, warms up those aerial hunt with a lure to show how these guys might hunt a bird in the wild. Now as you're watching here, Ricky's flying around. He's flying behind the trees. He's flying behind the stands, up and down. What he's doing here is actually trying to confuse his prey, not let his prey know which direction he's coming from. Or in this case, he's trying to confuse our trainer. Which if you knew this trainer, you realize it doesn't actually take that much to confuse her. Now when these guys are hunting out in the wild, there's
there on that fallen out tree was a painted turtle. I went by a little fast, I didn't see it until the very end there, but if you watch carefully, you'll probably see. Oh, there's one there, just to your left hand side on this little little log here.
Oh, look, there's a small turtle.
To your right hand side here, we have a great blue heron. These are a very common wading species here in southern Ontario. They feed on things like snakes, as well as to shield them from the sun a little bit, sort of a bit like sunscreen for them. The large gray building you see behind them is a state-of-the-art elephant facility, which is designed to house the park's herd of Asian elephants. The 18,000 square foot facility features a computer-controlled ventilation system, heated floors, and natural lighting. There's a laboratory and research center within the facility, which enables our staff to maintain one of North America's most successful breeding programs for this endangered species. African Lion Safari is an accredited member of the International Elephant Foundation, which supports conservation, education, and research.
These are so uncommon.
Coming up on your left-hand side again, we have quite a few painted turtles just on this fallen down tree here.
They're so small.
And then we have another one again to the left. And we also have some Canadian geese who are deciding to get in the way. We are now approaching the end of the tour, and I'm going to ask you to please remain seated until the trains come to a full and complete stop. Once you exit the train, the path